So for this video, guys, we're going to be looking at doubles ins as a cover 2 beater. It does beat more than cover 2, but I do like it as against cover 2 because we're usually able to go against one type of defender in the middle because most people put the middle linebacker in a deep blue, or at least somebody in a deep blue. And I kind of show you what I like about it. And this does serve as two different purposes. We have a cover 3 bomb coming later in the guide that uses the same motion and uses a very similar type of look. It comes out of the 689 hook, and I'm going to just show you real quick. If you look at the A, see how it has the inside type of release? Well, with the 689 hook, it does that same type of inside release and ends up being a bomb play against cover 3. So we don't want to kind of show that every time we go into this look that we're going for the bomb play. So this is a really nice complement as well. So that's why sometimes just scheming kind of works out well, right? So let's go ahead and look at cover 2. And what we're going to do here with this play is the same exact motion and stuff that we do for the cover 3 bomb. So that's, again, part of the scheme. We're going to block our running back. We're going to put the RB on a streak. We're going to motion him to the right. And that's all you got to do. Okay, now this X receiver, I do like to put him on a smart route as well. It'll lower his route, so it definitely gives him a little bit of an option if all things go haywire. But what I like to do with this play is really try to hit this A receiver right away. If the user's playing a little bit further back, I'll hit him. If the user jumps it or carries the A, the B does a really good job of coming in as well on that. So let me show you what I mean. So first thing I'm looking for is this A right underneath, and I want to throw it to him. Okay, it's kind of one of those quick throws. It kind of gets people off of, kind of gets them, a little bit off balance, a little bit of surprise kind of a throw. But I really like it in that regard. And what we're going to do here is look and try to simulate if somebody is going to jump him, right? Say they're on the jump and they're going to carry him to the left. That's where the B comes in. So he looks at here. Okay, he's going to that spot. Now I'm throwing it to the B receiver. It's a really 1-2 punch that's really tough to cover. When you're against pretty much any type of coverage, to be honest with you. But usually with cover 2, I find more people are isolated in the middle with one person because of the way you kind of play it. So that's kind of how it is. Now we do have the option as well, if you feel like the blitz is coming from the right, is by putting the Y, which is basically the running back, and putting him on that route and moving him over and doing the same thing, okay? So you can do it either or, exactly the same way that you can do either or in the cover 3 video that you'll see later in the guide. Basically, you see the same thing, A underneath, let's hit him, let's get our easy yards. Now, if all kind of falls out where basically you miss your read, or maybe they do a really good job of, covering something like this, where I'm going to just kind of do some type of cross man almost, where either or, that guy covers that guy and say this is the user, right? And you thought that you had the ability to cover, do that progression, but it doesn't all work out for you. You do have this other route when you put the X on a smart route. It does take a little bit more time, and I want to make sure you know that, but it does get open for you against cover 2, even with a middle linebacker in a deep blue. So you see this, say you missed your reads, not a big deal. Now you're going to throw this ball to that player in the middle, okay? I did have my guy stuck on a linebacker there. Let me get him off of that. So just so you could see, whatever the case is, I'm not even going to touch the vertical hooks. Just leave them. I'm just going to assume that the A and the B are not open for this, okay? So again, what we're doing here is putting the RB on a streak, moving him over, or the Y, either or. Block one, put the other one on a streak and move him over. Put the X on a smart route. Again, what you see here is say the A is not open, say the B is not open. Now you're waiting for this X player, and now you're going to throw it to him right there. So you do have that option as well, which is why I like it against cover 2. So definitely keep that in mind if there's a really good user who can take away maybe your first read, or maybe they took away that first read and then they jumped to the B receiver. They can't cover all 3 players, and then you want to make them pay for getting out of that middle to where you're going to open up that throw for you.